can your diet lower your antibodies and help you send Hashimoto's into remission? Yes, it can. And in today's video, we'll dive into all the steps to understand how. Let's get started. Hey, Julia Tavern here, certified holistic nutritionist, and together with my husband Paul Tarbert, we are here to help you create healthy hormones and healthy weight completely naturally. And if you are new here, subscribe to our channel and press the bell to stay up to date with the latest videos. Now, I've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism 20 years ago, and about 10 years into it, I found out that it was actually caused by Hashimoto's. So when it comes to Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, it is something that I have personal experience and personal passion for. So let's talk about the diet side of things. Now, when it comes to hypothyroidism, what you need to understand is in order for you to improve your thyroid function, you also need to think about reversing Hashimoto's, because yes, you can take certain supplements and you can start improving your thyroid function, but how do you actually prevent your thyroid gland from being damaged by an autoimmune disease? That's another thing that you need to think about. So let's talk about the diet and what type of diet can really help you with it. But before we do, we have a free 1-day hormone reset plan with recipes and strategies to help you start optimizing your hormones. So grab yourself a copy and start using it right away. Over the last 12 plus years of my husband and I coaching hundreds of people into health, we have helped a lot of people with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism as well. And we aim towards first reducing their antibodies, increasing their energy levels and optimizing their lives. But we also aim towards certain targets. So the first target would be to bring the antibodies to a more manageable level, which is around 100 figure. If your antibodies are really high at 700, 800 and above, then it will take more than a diet to help you start lowering them. And also, if you've had your Hashimoto's for a very long time, it will take more than a diet. It might take more than a diet. But at the same time, we can still start seeing how your antibodies are coming down. So our first goal is to bring them to a more manageable level, so at around 100. The second goal is to bring them to 30 and then below 30. So what kind of diet can help with Hashimoto's disease? When you think about Hashimoto's, and that it is an autoimmune disease which is triggered by inflammation, then you definitely need to think about an anti-inflammatory diet. You also need to think about a diet that can help you cleanse your body and help you with the detox pathways. A lot of people with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism have compromised detox pathways. So it is very important for you to keep on assisting your body in cleansing itself in a natural way, and you can do that through food. And of course, you also need to think about a diet that's going to help you rebuild your gut health, your liver health, and your adrenal health. The 3 organs that are majorly important when it comes to the health of your thyroid. So then, when we're thinking about an anti-inflammatory diet, that is also rebuilding, that is also very cleansing and detoxifying, that can help you boost your energy levels, that can help you slim down so you finally drop in those excess pounds. What kind of diet can it be? Well, a plant foods diet. And here is a study that shows how diets eliminating animal products may actually protect against autoimmune disease. And plant foods diets can also help with hyperthyroidism. So that is great news. So when choosing the right diet for you, think about these 2 things. You need to exclude certain things in your diet, and you also need to include other things in your diet in order to help you reverse Hashimoto's disease and also improve your hypothyroid. But as well as that, I'm sure you also want to achieve bigger goals. You want to have more energy, you want to have a beautiful glowing looking skin, you want to be slim at your ideal weight, you want to be fit and start rebuilding your body, start rebuilding your life. So that is the type of diet that we are going to talk about. So now let's talk about the avoid list and what are the foods that you need to avoid. The first food on that list is going to be processed food. And you cannot really call processed food food because it is stripped of a lot of the nutrients that your body needs. And what happens when that happens is that these foods become inflammatory, and especially in the way they're processed with excess omega-6 fats and oils, processed oils and sugar and excess salt, and also additives that are being added to those foods. So those foods start to create inflammation in your body. You do not want to trigger more inflammation in your body. So switch from processed foods to whole natural foods, as much organic as possible. Next, you're also going to exclude processed sugar, which kind of falls under that processed food type of category, right? Because you don't want to be triggering your insulin response. So you don't want to be causing insulin resistance by eating more processed sugar, because it is important to keep your insulin at a stable level. And for that, you want to avoid the spikes that you will see when you eat a processed sugar diet. So processed sugar is going to be replaced with natural fruit. Now, the second type of food that you will need to exclude is gluten, and there is a study that looked at the effect of a gluten-free diet on people in Hashimoto's, and they've noticed how their antibodies went down and their thyroid function improved as well. So gluten needs to be excluded, especially since it has pro-inflammatory effect on your gut and can cause leaky gut, and then a leaky gut is something that has been linked to autoimmune diseases. And Hashimoto, if you already got Hashimoto, you don't want to be doing that, and you certainly don't want to create more autoimmune diseases for yourself. So we totally recommend all of our clients with autoimmune diseases, not just Hashimoto's, but autoimmune and inflammatory conditions, excluding gluten from their diet. Now, the next food group that you will need to exclude is dairy, and dairy is something that you want to stay away from because it is pro-inflammatory, and a lot of people with Hashimoto's, about 75% in fact of people with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, have intolerance to lactose. And the next food group that you are going to exclude is oils, and oils are processed food. If you think about it, oil is 100% fat, and you will never find 100% fat food in nature. Every food in nature will always have fat and protein and carbohydrates mixed together. There is no 100% fat food that you'll find in nature. And especially omega-6 types of oils are very inflammatory for your body. And if your balance of omega-3 to 6 is incorrect, so you're eating way too much omega-6 in comparison to omega-3, and you are eating too much fat in your diet, that can lead to inflammation. So processed oils need to go as well, especially due to the fact that they have high omega-6 content in them. Now, in order to reverse your Hashimoto's, you need to remove the root causes that are contributing to that condition. So what we've done, we've put together a free training class with 5 root causes that could be behind your Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, weight loss resistance, gut issues, and other challenges that you might be experiencing. So you have to understand what they are in order to remove those root causes, and then build a plan that can help you restore your body. So go and grab yourself a spot, and I promise you some of it is going to be shocking and might not have heard it before. So vibewithhealth.com/training and watch it and start implementing it into your life. Alright, in the next video, our client Nidia is going to talk about her thyroid restoration journey. See you there.